Hello everybody, KyleTheGreat here, and I'd like to wish you a happy Independence Day. So for this year, for the 4th of July, I want to do something different. So to do something special for you guys, I will release 2 reaction videos. So this video here is called Markiplier's History Lesson, 4th of July. This one is clearly not one of my videos, so future me will put a disclaimer in, because I do not want to get copyright struck by YouTube. Just for some information on this video, Markiplier seems to be explaining the history of the 4th of July in a way that only he can. And if it wasn't obvious, this video came out a long time ago. Lastly, I will say that I did watch this video, but it was about 4 or 5 years ago. And I'll be honest with you, I do not remember much from what happened 4 to 5 years ago. But yeah, that's pretty much it. So like, subscribe, and I will link this video down below. And without further ado, let's learn about the history of the 4th of July from Markiplier. So as I said before, this video came out a long time ago, back in 2014, which is a very long time now I'm thinking about it. I think that's around the same time my Roblox account was created. But I think I beat him by a little bit. So yeah, let's begin.
Hello, my name is Markiplier, and get ready to learn about the 4th of July and all its historicalness.
Okay, I don't remember much about this. If I remember correctly, this history is complete BS. I don't know much, but I think I remember that much about it.
So when we last left off, there was a whole group of pilgrims that had just gotten done murdering everything on the island, and then they discovered that it wasn't an island, it was a whole country.
Okay, I'm gonna stop you there, Markiplier. Technically, it was a continent, not a country, because Canada's a different country, and why am I looking too far into this? Okay, let's see what else Markiplier thinks happened.
Filled with promise and dreams and hopes, which would soon be stomped out for money. So the
Okay, money, I mean nowadays, yeah, but I don't think that was the Pilgrims' intentions, to exploit it for money, but it's fine, Markiplier, you be you.
pilgrims were all like, oh, jeez, this place is kinda great! We could live here forever! And then their British fathers came in and was all like,
Hey, you making any money?
wait.
Okay, maybe my history's a bit off. Maybe the king was like that? I mean, not like that, no. Okay, the king wanted the taxes. Just imagine taking that trip across the ocean to collect the taxes, and them just turning you away saying, no thanks. Imagine that boat ride back. That would be terrible.
Wait, they were British, so they were more like, oi! And then the early Americans were all like, no! So the Brits were all like, buy more tea. Let us know when it's time to make money. And then
I guess tea was it was heavily taxed, to my knowledge. I mean, my history is kind of... Honestly, Markiplier is probably more correct than I think of at this point.
all the Americans were talking to each other, and they're all like, oh, yeah, this doesn't seem like a good deal anymore.
No, it's not. It seems like the worst kind of deal that we could get.
Maybe we could do something better for ourselves.
Why is your voice getting deeper?
Don't ask questions, lady. Men's voices get deep when they hit puberty.
And where did your accent go?
What did I tell you about questions?
Are you Batman?
Yeah, maybe.
Okay, this is when the BS starts to come in, I think. Batman was clearly not around during this time. I also like that earlier in the video. He's wearing it over his ear, not even as a hat anymore. I know it's like a PNG image just flipped sideways, but still. I like it slowly went down his head. Started pretty high up, a little lower, and a little smaller too. And then it's just boom, full ear. Can't hear you anymore. Okay, where was I? Oh yeah, that's okay, I think here's where I was.
What did I tell you about questions?
Are you Batman?
Yeah, maybe. So the Americans then decided to reject their British ancestry and forget everything that ever happened to them before that, and then they donned the moniker of being American.
Okay, perfect pause point. I don't think they really abandoned their past, you know? Markiplier's clearly gonna say something very smart here, so I'm just gonna continue.
Along with it came the powers of greatness, awesomeness, eatingness, goodness. And then there was a war and everyone died.
The end. I mean, there was a Revolutionary War, but it's like, yeah, no, the Brits were completely, at a disadvantage, because to send troops over, they need to send them over boats. That's a long, remember, they didn't have planes, they didn't have technology. They only had boats to get really over here, and that might take a couple days. Also, messages really couldn't get from place to place. Imagine the king figuring it out, he lost America. That must have been one happy king.
Except for the Americans, of course. We beat everyone into a bloody pulp so that they weren't even recognizable by their own moms, and we became king of the world.
Well, not quite. To our knowledge, we probably thought we were, because we probably thought the world was very small at this point. Again, it doesn't matter too much. Okay, I know this is gotta keep it PG, but
I doubt many of the soldiers ever saw their mothers again.
that got really gruesome fast, didn't it?
All of us, each of us, every one of us. There was George, Franklin, Billy, and Batman. All
Okay, I'm not quite sure about Billy or Batman. Don't think the timeline really adds up.
together sitting up at top of the world. They all had ivory towers and big old crowns. Their dicks were huge. And then they
Whoa! Okay, maybe? But I don't think that would have been important to the history of 4th of July.
signed the Declaration of Independence on July 4th to a long time ago.
The Declaration of Independence, I think, was signed in 1776, hence the name the Philadelphia 76ers. Yeah, I don't know if he's playing that off as a joke because a lot of people don't know when it was signed. I mean, Markiplier seems like a smart guy, so I believe at least he probably know it, or at least knew he could look it up.
And that's why we shoot fireworks up into the sky every year. Because they mask us preemptively striking the aliens in space with their missiles!
So yeah, I'm not sure we're striking down aliens with our fireworks. I mean, it would do a good job doing that. If nothing else, it would probably be flares more like, that the aliens can see where we are, which is probably more dangerous than trying to kill them preemptively. I don't know, I don't think we ever struck down a UFO yet. I guess that's the best explanation I have for why we shoot up fireworks. But anyway, yeah, that is Markiplier's History Lessons, 4th of July. I don't think Markiplier has any more history lessons, and well, this one came out 8 years ago, so I doubt there's going to be another one anytime soon. But anyway, that was fun. So I guess here is where I'm going to end the video. So if you liked the video, why consider leaving a like? And if you're new, subscribe if you want to subscribe. So even though this is a different type of video than what I'm used to making, I hope you enjoyed it. I really don't see me doing these kind of reactions very often, especially without a webcam, but I might make more exceptions for holidays in the future. But anyway, I hope that you have a good Independence Day. See ya!